We're back. Yo, Crash Helm with 36 with the 4 months. Thank you so much. Welcome back in. Appreciate the sub. You are currently covering the goods right now, though. But there it is. A new guy. New guy has been unlocked. We have successfully unlocked our 4th shiny of the run. So far, so good. There he is. There's his back sprite. Beautiful. Front sprite. Also beautiful. Will grow up to be a wonderful pink lad. So, oh yeah, hopefully this is gonna be a dude for us. So, and then for anybody else that has not seen, this is the rest of the team. We got Watchhog, we got Corey, we got Hot Tub the Goat, and we've got the new thing, the new Yamask. And now we're here. And we're doing it. We're shiny hunting on Route 4, where we have to deal with sand and sometimes the Intimidate proccing on Sandisle. But we've got animations turned off, so we save like half a second on every Sandisle encounter that has Intimidate. But can't disable the Sandstorm animation. So we're here. We got to do what we got to do. We really need a dark type and a ground type ideally. So Sandisle right now is the perfect encounter for us. If we don't get Sandisle, it is what it is. But we move. Yeah, we'll see if your Dan comes back. Any Dan shenanigans popping on. What are we looking for? Either of the 2 dark type Pokemon on this route. Anything but Darumaka is the answer. Yeah, Shiny Scraggy is not good. Shiny Scraggy is like hard to even tell what it is. Also, because of this like blue shirt that I'm wearing, I had to like crank my lights up. So if I get like if I start if I start getting blind, I'll end the stream. But the lights are cranked up tonight so that we don't have like all the fuzziness going on in the green screen in the background. But yeah, we're back. We're doing this. I'll probably just grind this out until like probably after Christmas, and then after Christmas I'll actually return to like the other stuff. But I just want to see how far, or just change your shirt. I could do that, but I don't want to change. I want to show off the cool little Squirtle Squad hoodie that I never get to show off because it's really bad on the stream. Congrats on the Yamask. We're going to see an... Oh, that's true. You know what? That reminded me. Thanks for the lurk. We will... we got to do a prediction. All right. You know what? I like just doing one. We'll do the 30-minute one-time prediction. I think it's more fun that way. I think we get more people in on it, and then it's just a real endurance test. You guys are basically betting on my endurance, which I think is more fun than just gambling on each hour. Clearly, he has the script set to get to 10K before the next shiny. If you Crash Master, you can't spoil the you can't peek behind the curtain. Followed on Twitch soon after, and this is the first stream I can make. Well, welcome in. Hope you enjoy the stream. Hopefully it will be fun, and hopefully this will turn into a good video that you can then watch on the YouTube channel. So that is the goal. We have had significantly better luck in this one than in any of the other ones. Well, the one other one that I did. So hopefully we can keep that good luck streak going. Oh man, look at all of these believers. We've got a lot of believers. I'm glad that you guys believe in me so much. But we did have good success, and we're only about 1,000 encounters into this new hunt. So the odds are definitely stacked against us, but we could just continue to keep getting lucky. So let's hope that's the play. I think you'll get the shiny tonight, but not as soon as you've gotten the last few. Luck been too high, you're due for a dragged out hunt. Well, if you think it's going to be tonight, that is still super early, so I will take it. If you actually do believe, I mean, It's weird, but the payout for the doubters would actually be so much better. You suck. I was just about to go to bed. Well, sorry. You're in it for the long haul. Once you click on this, you can't leave. We have Arena Trap. That's our ability on this broadcast. Actually, we have Shadow Tag, so you're stuck in with me. I'm the dreaded Wobbuffet encounter. Look, I even look like him today. I even look like a Wobbuffet. Back for stream 2 after becoming a sub. Let's go. Welcome back in. That's definitely a Cap Kid Giga Chad move. Also, I need to check. Let's see. Let's put on shuffle loop playlist. There we go. We'll get that good YouTube playlist going. Believing isn't about probability. It's about trusting the heart of the shinies. Honestly, that's probably a good way to put it. It is believing. Believing the miracles. We'll make miracles happen. We're miracle workers around here. My 5th grade year, I was playing Pokemon Black on my DS during video game day, and I was the loser and the nerd that brought a DS while everyone else bought a PS Vista. I didn't care. Pokemon was life for me. You know, sometimes you just got to stand out for the crowd. I think I had like one friend who had a PlayStation handheld growing up, but I think that same friend also had the Nintendo handheld. But pretty much everybody else had the Nintendo handheld. Like when I was in middle school, we had some insane Nintendo DS Mario Kart lobbies that like, it started off with just a few of us, and then a few weeks in, it was like full hallways of people booting up Nintendo Mario Kart DS lobbies. It was awesome. It was so fun. We started a trend. No shiny Sandile. Nope. Game Boys were always better. True. Yeah, I mean, Sandile's the perfect encounter here. Scrafty is also okay. It's a dark type. It's actually good. We definitely would. I would definitely take a nice Scrafty. But I think Sandile's just him. Crocodile just goes so hard. Having the ground type just makes the next gym so much easier. We don't really have any good special walls. I have one flying resist. So I mean, I have no electric resist or immunity. So it's just gonna be a little tough. Like, Corey's definitely our best answer right now, but it's also pretty scary just because that special defense is real low. Even with the Eviolite, it's going to be taking big damage. Yeah, we don't have to deal with just one of the Emolgas either. We got to deal with two of them. Yeah, Mario Kart, man. Mario Kart DS, I'll stand by it. It's the best Mario Kart game. It might not have the most content, but it has the most fun movement in my opinion. Snaking in Mario Kart DS just feels so good. And it was so fun to be the only one that was good at it. The only one that was good at it back in middle school. I just snaked all over the place and made people mad. Yo, Skiff 900, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 6 months in advance. Holy, glad to have you around for the next half of a year. I will make sure to to keep streaming. Thank you for the continued support. I think 2024 is going to be a big year of streaming on the Captain Kid channel. I'm excited for it. We're finally going to get the EK video out. We might have Shiny Lock number 2 come out. There should be some other fun videos as well. What course? Waluigi Pinball? The GOAT? I can't retire now. Shoot, that really ruins my announcement at the end of the stream where I announced that this was the last stream I'm ever doing. Dang it. Now I'm pot committed. I got another 6 months. Sister still hates me for selling the 2 DSs. Oof. Oof. You were that sibling, huh? Yeah, Waluigi Pinball goes so hard. It's a lot of pressure. I just got to keep going, keep grinding. We're on that MF and grind. You hated yourself. You fulfill the prophecy. I gotta start. This is like the third stream in a row that I've said this, but I really gotta start uploading these VODs. We gotta get some traction back on the VOD channel. I'm missing out. I'm missing out on those 5 views that I'll get on the VOD channel. That extra 5 cents that I'll get for uploading my VODs in December. But who knows? Maybe the shiny VODs would go hard. I've got 5 days until Christmas. We've got like 5 VODs, so I think we got this. Maybe I'll double up. Refused to sell my GameCube for the Wii, and everyone I know who did regrets it. Yeah, I've always been like I've always liked collecting and keeping my games. I never wanted to sell any of my games. I always wanted to keep all of them. So I'm really glad. Can always rely on Kid to destroy my sleep schedule. You're welcome. That is what I do around here. If it's not later than 9 o'clock Central, 9 p.m. Central, why even stream? I need late night streams only. The Wii plays GameCube games. I mean, it does make sense. But also, the GameCube is cool. And you can carry it around like a little lunchbox, which is awesome. You can't do that with the Wii. Yeah, I wonder how many people sold the Wii that didn't have the GameCube ports, though. Help you throughout your college finals, make A and B. Let's go. Congrats. Yo, we got King Kong's Big Schlong in chat. This is a huge day. I know. I never remember that there was a Wii that didn't have the good GameCube compatibility either. I don't think that's gonna fit. I don't know if that's gonna be enough characters. I'll be real. Don't know if we have enough for that one. Bought a Wii strictly for Mario Galaxy and Skyward Sword. I played a little bit of. I definitely played a few GameCube games on my Wii. I use the backwards compatibility. I've used the backwards compatibility on every Nintendo console that it's that's had it. Wii or the Wii U? Probably ended up playing my Wii more. I honestly used my Wii U a lot, but that's just because I played Smash 4. And so I just played a lot of Smash 4. My Wii U went places. I brought my Wii U onto my college campus and grinded in the corner with the other Smashers at my school. I was in it. It was the best portable console. We would just like sit in the student union, find an outlet, and then plug and play. We'd all have our GameCube controllers and everything. We had the full setup. There was definitely one time where I skipped a class because I wanted to play Smash instead. To be fair, it was like an English comp class that I feel like I should not have had to take. Because at the school that I was at before, they were like, "Oh, the 4 on this AP test, you can skip all the comp classes." But then I transferred, and they were like, "Actually, you need a 5 to skip this one." I was like, "Really? Really? We're gonna have to test that?" Yeah, I have skipped 2. I think I've only ever skipped 2 classes to play to play video games. One was when I was in Japan, and it was the Joker release for Ultimate. And the worst part is the servers were down the entire time that we were trying to download the character. So we could have just gone to class and then come back and been able to actually play. We didn't even get to play the time that class was happening. But like when they tell you that you can miss a certain amount of classes, I basically see that as like how many rest days do I get? How many days off are built into the schedule here? I didn't take them. I didn't like take them to the max. But I definitely had a friend who we had a tea ceremony class, which is like, I mean, it's really just not even a class. You just go and you make tea and then eat some good Japanese sweets while you do it. So it was like the best class ever because it was super easy. You didn't have to do any work. You just sat there and and got to eat and drink good stuff. But because it was so easy, my friend was always extremely tempted to skip, and so he would get drunk at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then he would just decide to not go to class. So the teachers for that class, they had to come up to me and my friend because they knew we were friends with him, and they were like, "Yeah, if your friend misses another class, like he's gonna fail, so you got to tell him to keep coming." And he made the rest of the classes. Play Earthbound on my laptop, all my gen eds, since they all have over 100 people. Yeah, I feel like all the big lecture halls are when people really... That's when they really just don't do anything. There was really only like one class that I ever just didn't care about. It was my very first semester. All the engineering students had to take like a intro to engineering, where they would just every week they would bring in someone from a different engineering college, and they would just come in and tell you why their college is the best engineering college and you should join that one. And so I just booted up anime when I realized that was the theme of that was what was going to happen. It was only a 1 hour, it was only 1 credit hour, so it was 1 hour every week, and it was just the dumbest thing ever. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch anime. Oh yeah, the Bloons tower defense runs, those must have gone hard. I can see that for sure. But I was a good student all the other times. I paid attention to my classes. I wanted good grades. But when you're actually not even teaching me anything, and you're every class was just an advertisement for a different college, it's like, yeah, I'm not. I don't care. Yeah, no, it's late. I was watching the Survivor finale. I couldn't stream during the Survivor finale. I had to wait until afterwards. I had important things to do. Honestly, boring classes sound like the best place to grind RuneScape. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think people tend to slack off in the classes that they know are not going to actually help them at all in the future. I had a friend who would play online Survivor during pre-calc. Let's go. Yeah, I studied in Nagoya, Japan for 9 months. Back in 2018, so it's been a minute. That's where the Japan Braden meme comes from. That's where my nickname comes from. gonna be so sad if we get a shiny Sandile. I mean, even if it has Moxie, I would rather have a shiny Moxie Sandile than really either of the other two. But getting Darumaka would definitely hurt here. It's only a 40% chance of happening. There's no way that we get the shiny that we don't want. That's not gonna happen. Watch your videos a lot, and I'm glad I'm able to catch a stream. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. I'm also glad that you could catch a stream. I hope you enjoy. Hopefully this will one day make a great YouTube video. I think it will. The first shiny lock is doing pretty well. I'm excited about it. Hopefully Too Many Types gets uploaded soon. I've got like 2 more guaranteed uploads than the rest of the year, and then I think I'll save the other ones for next year. I was gonna try and get my Swallow escape room video up, but I just haven't had time to work on the script, so it's not gonna happen. Why didn't you choose Oshawa? You always found him more useful than Tepig. I mean, if you look at the gym layout of Unova of this game, Imbor is always the correct answer. Tepig clears like 3 or 4, I think, of the gyms. Also, it was the one in the middle, so it was the easiest to pick. That's also why. I just had to mash the A button the entire time, so it was significantly easier. Do you plan on doing any of Scarlet's DLC? Not. I won't make any content out of it, but I'll probably play it eventually. Anything but Darumaka, but I mostly want Sandile. Shiny Hunting Ralts, and somehow, despite having both the Shiny Charm and an Outbreak setup, I found 2 Grubbin, a Pikachu, and Munchlax, all of which random Kitakami Shinies, because that's where the Ralts Outbreak is. I'll be real, I don't even know where that is, but hey, at least you got some Shinies out of it. Yeah, if I wanted a guarantee, I mean, you could get a guaranteed Fire type in Litwick as well. You could really get guaranteed. Yeah, I mean, you can get guaranteed types of any of the other ones, so. But the fire type is it's just really good. The firefighting type is just really good in this game. I don't know what to tell you. There's a normal type gym where you have a fighting type move for it. There's a bug type gym that you get to sweep. It gets workup setup. Did I ever actually teach this thing workup? I didn't. Well, let me change that. All right, we're getting rid of Defense Girl. I mean, it would be good to have on Blue Eyes, but he's a support mon at this point. I've always been an Imbor fan, which is interesting. It seems like I tend to gravitate towards the grass type starter. I never like have one specifically that I'm like, oh, I have to go for that one. But the grass type ones are usually the one that I end up with. I kind of bounced around all over the place. Hoping for good shiny luck. What Gen 5 mon would you want to get the most if you could control it? I guess Excadrill? Probably. Excadrill would probably be the answer. So yeah, which I mean technically I can control, so we'll see. Kind of depends on like what all we end up with throughout the rest of the run. All of the future shiny hunts are predicated on what we get on current shiny hunts, so like looking at our team composition now will dictate how we plan moving forward. Where's my favorite and first starter from Gen 5? I also think it's a top 3 shiny. Yeah, it's a great shiny. And he's just really good in this. Yeah. Yeah, Skeledirge. I loved Fuecoco. I didn't even need to know what it evolved into. I just like the funny little croc. I loved Quaxly too, but I hate Quaxly's final evolution. I hate that Pokemon. I thought it was gonna evolve into like a cool pirate, and then it's just a dancer. I'm not a fan. No, we're playing on cart. This is my super fast sped up DS. No, I hate all the Pokemon that evolve and then... I hate Pokemon that start out on 4 legs and then they evolve and then they're on 2 legs. It's not for me. I like less humanoid Pokemon. That's why Skeledirge is the GOAT. It actually looks like a freaking monster, not like a human. Trejo. My favorite starter, Trejo. Nah, Meowscarada has not grown on me at all, I'll be real. Yeah, Quaxly does start on 2 legs. Trying to think about what other ones I like as their first stage, and then I like Chespin, but then I hate Chestnut. The whole Froakie line is really good, or at least starter and final Evo. Frogadier is just like whatever. Yeah, I have not thought about Meowscarada's ears either. That's actually really funny. I was always a Froakie guy. I loved Froakie from the first second that I saw that Pokemon, and then everybody hated Froakie, and then the final Evos got leaked, and then everybody else, they flipped to Team Froakie because they saw how cool Greninja was, but I want the record to show that I was there from the start. I was a Froakie guy day one. Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't know what they were about to get hit with. They didn't know that we were about to get Peak. They didn't know that one of the best Pokemon of all time was about to come from Froakie. One of the most popular Pokemon of all time. Yeah, Chespin was just such a cute little guy. I wish he'd just kept his cuteness. He should have just grown up to be like a big, lovable dude. Instead, he got ugly. He glowed down. Ash Chestnut, or yeah, no. It had to be Ash Greninja. They had to know that he was going to be the cool frog. The frog Pokemon, they just always hit. They're always good. Same thing with the monkeys. Give us more Monkeymons. Give us more Gorillamons. That's what I'm about. I just want to make a team full of gorilla Pokemon every time I boot up Pokemon. Yeah, I knew some people that were gonna pick Chespin, and but I would just, as soon as I saw Froakie, I knew that was my boy. I knew that's the guy that I wanted. Yeah, I picked Sobble. I just thought Sobble was so cute. And then I really did not like the line from there. Like, Inteleon has grown on me a little bit, maybe. But I definitely prefer Rillaboom and the Grookey line. Thoughts on the elemental monkeys? I mean, they're whatever. They're monkeys. They're cool. They're not my favorite monkeys. No, I still like the elemental monkeys. Panpour is probably my least favorite, but I really like the other ones. Also, Simisear had this really cool Pokemon card not too long ago, and that made me like him. It was so cute. That had to have come after. It definitely came after they were like, oh, this is one of the least popular Pokemon. Let's do something to increase those numbers. Let's get the Simisear enjoyers up. Yeah, that's an unfortunate point in the timeline to deviate away from the from the grass type starters. But Sabo was just so cute. How could you not love him? Simisear stocks rising? I don't think they're rising. I think they rose and then they probably dropped significantly. Is Simisear over Simipour like a hot take? I wouldn't think so. I feel like they're all kind of equally unliked. I feel like they're just kind of whatever. Yeah, it's completely subjective. They are just kind of copy and paste and recolor. They just slap a new coat of paint on each of them. But that's the whole point. I kind of like the grass monkey. He just looks serious. He looks the most battle ready, battle tested. Yeah. They're just fun to have. They're fun little guys to have. They're a cool way to learn about the type chart for all the kids that got into the game with this generation. They're so convenient. They give it to you right at the start. They're like, here, this is the perfect Pokemon to have to beat the gym. Good game design. He got that confidence. Not missing this overawed shiny this time. Yeah, we're due one. This would be the second worst place to have it happen. The starter hunt would be the worst place. I mean, I don't know. I guess we did hack in the 5 plume fossils, so that'll make that a little bit faster at least. But only marginally. This is just a long hunt. Having to sit through the sandstorm animation every single time is tough. Yeah, it's all about you don't have to be honest with them. What star did I pick? This is a Tepig run. Tepig is that guy. Embor is just him. I love Embor. Is there a way to speed it up? Nope. I was watching CJ's new Nuzlocke video, and Fur's footage looked so smooth. I genuinely want to know, like, what, because I asked him, and he said he thought he was using Desmume, but I was like, man, you made that look way better than I've ever gotten it to look. I need to figure out how to get my footage to look that clean. Like, the frame rate was just so smooth. It didn't look choppy at all, even when it was like sped up. I was like, I need to figure out what he did. All right, see you, Champton. Thanks for tuning in. I also hope the shiny Sandile shows up for us. Yeah, shiny Embor is really good. That's just another reason. Hello, 2. Welcome in. How's the Overwatch gaming going? Cap Kid smile. CJ did keep killing mods. That was pretty awesome to watch. A 3-player Nuzlocke sounds crazy. I think a lot of people loved the Pawniard line before King Gambit was a thing. How did you like the new Pokemon DLC? Ha! Ha ha! It's great. Yep. No, I don't play Overwatch. My girlfriend does. I don't play any shooters. I suck at all of them. DLC's not in the tags. I wouldn't do that. Scarlet Violet, that's just what the game is set to. That's not a tag. You wish you didn't play Overwatch. You can hard pivot into Valorant. There's time. Or you could go back and play Unite. Unite top player. Valorant is worse. Yeah, I the problem is like the file that I did for content, the file that I did for my content playthrough doesn't have it's not connected to the Nintendo Online, so I don't have Nintendo Online on it. So I booted up a Violet playthrough on a profile that actually has internet on it, and it's just like I can't beat. I want to beat Scarlet Violet before I do the DLC, and so it's just like, I gotta beat the base game first. I just don't want to do that. So, oh yeah, I would never want to reset in BDSP. That sounds miserable. Yeah, I definitely saw a post on Twitter today that was like, people really complain about how bad Pokemon looks, and then they showed a few screenshots of the game. It's like, those all look bad. I don't know. You're asking to be cooked on Twitter, or they have Twitter Blue and they're just trying to, you know, rent might be coming up, so beat the base game with just shinies. That also doesn't sound fun. I don't want to do that. Been considering doing a new playthrough of PLA, but then I remember how long the tutorial is. Yeah, PLA is another game that I tried to play through again and was like, man, this is really boring the second time. The last one was like 90% white on the screen. Yeah, I don't know what they were trying to cook with that one. Unsuccessful. Cooking unsuccessful on that one. Yeah, if you're going to defend Scarlet Violet, I'm sorry, you cannot defend the graphics. The graphics and performance is truly unacceptable. Truly, I mean, it was absolutely unacceptable to release a game that looks like that in the year 2023. It was that was embarrassing. It's not even like it's late into the game or anything. That frame one, you open it up and you get met with like NPCs moving at like 4 frames per second. And you're like, oh my god, what is this? What did I just spend money on? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit of a Sword and Shield defender. I actually think that they're better games than Scarlet Violet. Because I think for what they tried to do, Sword and Shield executed what it tried to do better than Scarlet and Violet executed what it tried to do. And so I think because of that, I would prefer to play through Sword and Shield again before I play through Scarlet Violet. The Route 4 gamble. It's a pretty good gamble. I got 60-40 odds at getting something that I want. It's just that it takes a long time. Eventually I'll probably get bored of this and feel like I want to do the gym, but I really got to stick to this. I gotta stick to it. Yeah, I mean, people just put a lot of hours into Pokemon games. I've never been one that... I would always, like, run into those people in X and Y that had, like... I've never maxed out the hours on a game before. On a Pokemon game. I think I had, like, 300 hours in both my White 2 copy and my my Pokemon Y copy. But I have never reached the insane... just the insane 999 99959. That is a threshold I have never hit. I just don't play that much Pokemon. What shinies do I hope to avoid? I mean, the ones that I would hope to avoid the most, I would just never even hunt, so I don't think there really are any. Never finished Ultra Sun because the beginning was just Sun, but again, I didn't play any Pokemon games after that. Honestly, that's fair. You probably made the best decision you could have. They didn't really get much better after that. Did you have zero idea how to tell how frames drop and only really notice it when it's on the more extreme end, but I can agree with the graphics in Scarlet. I mean, the frame drops are like... Even if you didn't know what they were, they're like severely noticeable. It's clear that the game was not meant to be played on that hardware, which is sad. Like, that's not an excuse for it. They had to have developed that game for like the Switch Pro or something. And then it just cannot run on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, Watchog's been eaten this whole playthrough. Watchog looks great. Have you ever fought Ray Rizzo in the World Cup? No, I have not. No, I'm not saying it's a hardware issue. I'm saying that they were not able to get the game to run on the hardware. I'm not saying that the hardware limited how the game could run. Yeah, they didn't optimize it. They didn't optimize it to run. They probably developed it for a more powerful system, and so it just was not designed to look good on the Switch. Yo, Snack, thanks so much for the 4 months. Welcome back in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Yo, what's good, Peasants? Welcome in. You seen the guy who's been optimizing Super Mario 64? I have not, no. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done any of the DLC in Scarlet Violet, so I just can't comment on it at all. Is this Sonic music? It is. I've got a good amount of Sonic music in my playlist. I don't like any Sonic games. I've only played like one, but I do like a lot of Sonic music. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a consistent problem. At some point, if you're going to just say that they can't put enough time in to make a good game, then we're just admitting that there will never be another good Pokemon game. Yeah, who knows what Black and White remakes will look like. They're probably gonna suck. I would honestly be okay if they just did something, if they just made like a Legends, you know, So some game like that, you know, where it wasn't just black white remakes. If it can be something completely different and then black white can just stand on their own forever, black white and black white 2 can just stand on their own, then I'm good with that. Just make a worse game, but don't tie it to my favorite games. Why don't they take time? They don't take time because we look at Pokemon. We're looking at Pokemon through a lens of we only play the video games. You have to understand that the only reason that Pokemon is the most profitable, is the biggest media company of all time, or is like the biggest media franchise of all time, is because of the plushies, baby. It's that merch. The game sales are nothing. The game sales are but a fraction of the money that the Pokemon company makes. All of the money comes off of the merch that they can sell for the new guys. So if you can put out games every 2 years and get some new guys. Yeah, and Scarlet and Violet also sold like they're like the second best selling Pokemon games of all time. That also helps. So what has shown them that they would ever need to spend more time on a game? They have got the quality over quantity down to a science. They know how to make that work. They will never delay a game when that means that, like, delaying a game for them does not just delay when the game comes out. Like, you know, if they have to delay Tears of the Kingdom, who cares? Like, nobody's standing in line to buy the new Triforce t-shirt that comes out. But when they've got factories upon factories printing out the new starter plushies for the new Pokemon games that are planned to come out, you bet your ass they're not delaying those games. They know that those plushies need to sell themselves. They're going to sell themselves, and they will. I don't think if we get a black and white game that's in 3D, it will be bad. It will be bad, just straight up. No, I don't think there's any way that we could protest the Pokemon company. Video game boycotts have historically never worked. I don't think it's gonna happen, especially not with Pokemon. There are probably some instances where it would work, but I don't think Pokemon is the one where the people will have much influence. More people probably know who Pikachu is than Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm sure there's probably there has to be people on the dev team that are like, man, I wish I could make a much better game, but they just know that they've got to hit those deadlines and there's nothing they can do about it. The merch train just keeps on moving. They got to get that product out. Poco people have the most influence. Well, that's also just like an entirely different company too that develops those games, or that game. Yeah, exactly. We're all suckered in. We're all gonna buy them. Does Niantic not partner with them? No, they do, but they're like the ones that develop the game, so they have a vested interest in Pokemon Go doing well. And also, like, have Pokemon Go boycotts? What have they done? I'm not familiar with if they've actually worked. I know that people get mad about like some of the changes that they implemented and then take away. I don't know how many of those have actually been rolled back because of the backlash that they've received. The only way to protest a game is to not buy the sequel. Well, we know that's not going to happen. Oh, I think Pokemon Go probably gets the most consistent boycotts out of any Pokemon game because they make so many bad changes. And then people are like, all right, I'm not spending money. Because you want to talk about some whales? Pokemon Go has got some whales now. You cannot shell out cash in any Pokemon game the way that you can Pokemon Go. I mean, I guess Pokemon Masters EX you probably can, but I don't know anything about that game, so. Yeah, they're like, we're gonna introduce this awesome feature where you can reach Pokestops from further away due to the global pandemic that's going on. And once you get accustomed to having that feature, we're actually gonna take that away now. And then people are like, screw this. Scarlet Violet was the first Pokemon game that I didn't buy as a longtime fan. It didn't interest me, and I'm still happy playing Sword and Shield and older games. I mean, that's pretty based. Here's the thing. I mean, I kind of have to do it, you know, for this anyways. Like, I know that I'm going to play the Pokemon game, the new game, and like make content over it. So I already know that I'm already suckered in. I'm just part of the problem. I fully acknowledge that I'm part of the problem, which is why I know it won't change. Yeah, doubling the cost of remote raids and limiting them, insane. For all of Let's Go's faults, it still is the best looking 3D game on the Switch. Like, I'll be real. If they made the black white remakes more similar to Let's Go than BDSP, I think they would be better games. Like, obviously we need to make sure we keep all the battle mechanics, because that's the biggest issue with Let's Go, is it dumbifies the entire battle system, which is the thing that makes Pokemon fun in the first place. So like, if they can capture the aesthetic of Let's Go in black white, then I think it could be okay. But yeah, the battling sucks. I think the wild Pokemon thing is whatever, because who's like battling wild Pokemon? Like, if you make the required fights fun, who cares about battling the wild Pokemon? I do think it's inherently more fun to try and like struggle catching a Pokemon and using the battle mechanics, but I also don't think that should be a deal breaker. I really have been, Suvi. What's good? The shiny luck has been unreal, so hopefully we can keep up that shiny luck. Like to get up to level. I mean, ideally the required fights just get you to the level cap, or just like get your Pokemon up to level without having to grind. I think modern Pokemon games will only continue getting better at making sure that like fighting the required fights will keep you at will get you to the level cap because of the EXP share. Let's be real, asking the Pokemon company to make a good Johto game is impossible. It's not happening. I hate to break it to you. The new problem is accidentally overleveling. Yeah. I mean, I did not have that problem in Scarlet Violet, so we are still going. We're gonna be here for a while. This is not a short process. We have barely done over 100 encounters on this current hunt, so we've got a long ways to go. Yeah, like the Pokemon company has all the pieces there. I think all the pieces are there to make a good 3D Pokemon game. It's just they haven't yet. So they're so close. Surely when we get Gen 10, it will all come together and they will finally make a good 3D Pokemon game. Like, I will always prefer 2D Pokemon games, but at some point I have to realize that that is no longer a reality that we live in. I have to recognize that we're never going back. So I just have to hope that they can make the best possible 3D Pokemon game that we can get. Shiny Sandile with Intimidator or Moxie Scraggy would go crazy. Yeah. Yeah, those are probably the best two options. The Intim's Shiny Sandile is what we want, but Moxie Scraggy would go pretty hard here as well. FU Nuzlockers. I mean, you can... I really don't think that's that much... I think outside of Gen 6, I don't think that's ever... that over-leveling has been that big of a problem. Like, I feel like if you're nuzlocking a game, you just kind of plan out your run and then make sure that you don't overlevel. Like, there's not that many required trainers in Pokemon games. Like, think about Scarlet Violet. There's so many optional trainers. There's, like, hardly any required trainers on any of the routes. Well, I don't even think the Pokemon Company knows what Nuzlocks are. I think to even assume that the Pokemon Company knows what Nuzlocks are is... that's giving the Nuzlockers a little too big of a head to think that we have that much influence. Because I'm pretty sure Peachal asked Masuda directly, do you know what a Nuzlocke is? And he said, no. He said, I do not know what that is. So I don't even think they're aware of some of the self-imposed challenges. Is there anything you can do to increase shiny odds? I mean, I could directly change them in the ROM, but no. I mean, I could technically be doing Devil's Grass, but I don't want to hunt in any of the Devil's Grass locations, so right now we're just chilling on Route 4. This is what I want to do. The only way to increase shiny odds is to get more encounters, which is what we're doing. We got the Illuminate Pokemon in front. We got the Support Hog. So realistically, at the bare minimum, I have to do 7 shiny hunts because Watchog is only here for support. Watchog is only on the team to catch more shinies. So we need to have at least 7 shinies throughout this run. Are you talking about the Nintendo Minute or whatever? People being told that they can't do a Nuzlocke? Even then, that was because they thought it was like a ROM hack or something, or like a randomizer. So that was also someone being unfamiliar with what a Nuzlocke even was. And I don't think that was even the Pokemon Company that told them that. They worked with Nintendo, not the Pokemon Company. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So there's like 2 layers of that not even being relevant to the actual Pokemon Company. Yeah, the Hog does have the Illuminate ability. We found the one use for the Illuminate ability. Shiny Larvesta. Well, unfortunately, I've already got my Relic Castle encounter, so... Or wait, I guess that would be Volcar. I mean, I don't think I'd need Larvesta. Also, it wouldn't even evolve by the time, like... I wouldn't even have it for the Elite Four. So, I mean, if I could make the Larvesta go crazy... You use the Illuminate Hog when you Gen 6 hunted? Let's go. I was not familiar with his game. Imagine fossil hunting. Oh, Subi. We're ready. We're ready for the fossil hunt. I kind of want to just go do it right now. I'll be real. This is kind of boring. I feel like the fossil hunt would be more fun. I enjoyed the Abra hunts whenever I did the Heart Gold Soul Silver one. I somehow have to, I might have to fake a reaction. Because if I check 5 at a time, you know, obviously I can't have 5 plume fossils at once. I mean, I could just say that I traded myself 4 other plume fossils. My other Pokemon happen to be holding plume fossils. It's too bad that plume fossils are not a an item you can find in the dust clouds, because then I could just say that I did that. Lie to your audience and evolve into a real streamer. Oh, I've been lying to you guys a lot. I lie all the time. I've definitely lied in content before. I literally did it on my most recent video. Gen 6 plus Shiny Lock probably easy AF with all the methods, but the starters are locked. True. It's just, you got to do it without your starter. I guess you can do it in Gen 6 though. And 7. Those ones aren't Shiny Locked. Look, if the lie makes for better content, then it's worth it. It's extra game knowledge that you did not know about my specific copy. You did not know that my specific copy actually allowed me to pick up 5 plume fossils instead of 1. So that's on you. Like that one Alfred Nuzlocke where he cheated backwards because it was funny. I don't... Which one is that? An all Archeops run? True. What if we just happen to get 5 Archeops shinies? Oh, that one? Okay, no, he actually lied about the lie. I was in the call when it happened. He wiped and then played out the rest of the run. Yo, Void, thanks so much for the raid. What's good? Hope you had a good stream. Yo, massive shout out. Everybody go follow Void if you are not already. The world's greatest gamer. So if you want to go watch some great gaming, go ahead and give Void a follow. Yo, wild card, thank you. So yeah, thanks so much, Void. We are currently doing a shiny only hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Black. And here's the current team. We have Blue Eyes. We have the Blue Eyes Gray Chipmunk that evolved into this Watchhog, so the joke no longer lands. Yeah, wild card. Hit it right here, baby. And then we got Corey Star. A good Captain Kid meme right here. We got the shiny Boldor with Eviolite that will carry the entire run. We got Hot Tub, the starter, the Pignite. Well, honestly, a perfect shiny. Look at that. Beautiful colors on that lad. And then this is the most recent one that we got. We got Your Dan, the shiny Yamask. And we got it in Relic Castle because we missed out on the Sandile. So that is currently what we're hunting for. We are currently trying to gather the shiny Sandile. I really want a Dark type because Dark types do go kind of crazy. So we're currently like 1,000 encounters in. This is unmodified 1 in 8,192 shiny odds. We have gotten unbelievably lucky so far. The first hunt for the starter was only like 500 encounters. And then the next hunt that we did took 100 encounters. It was so fast. It came with the absolute swiftness. And then we got the Boldor in like 600 after that. And then it took about another 7,000. So we were still under odds on the fourth one, but it took a lot longer. And we also were shiny hunting in Doubles Grass because this game has the Doubles Grass, and then we moved to Relic Castle and got it within like 100 after that. So if you counted that as its own separate hunt, it was actually like 100, and then we just failed the other one. Shiny Sandile is kind of the GOAT. But yeah, because we already have the good fire type, I do not want the Darumaka here. We have 40% Sandile, 40% Darumaka, and 20% Scraggy. So a 60% chance that I get a dark type on any given encounter, and then we just gotta hope that the shiny is in that 60%. Yeah, that's, well, but I did add the 6969. I did the math and then added it from there. But yes, we wanted to get the double sock encounter on 6969, which I think was like a 1 in 300 chance of happening, I think. Because it was a 10% encounter. We had to get the doubles grass, doubles encounter, and they had to be double sock. So it was, it took like 500 encounters. I think it took even more than that. I think it took like 750 encounters. But we eventually got it, and we did not get a shiny at all. So now we just sit here and wait. So again, thanks so much, Void, for the raid. And now we move. How was the Void stream? What did you guys do on the Void broadcast? When do I think the video for this run will come out? There's honestly no way of knowing. It really just depends on how long. Next December, a year from now? Honestly, probably. I would plan on next December. When you have a banger video idea, you're just like, maybe next December. So yeah. But unfortunately, since I missed the Emerald Kaizo video, that'll be like a March upload. As much of a banger as that will be, I think that needs to go up earlier in the year. Me with my nuzlocke. TFT? Gotcha. Yeah, this is pretty much a Pokemon exclusive channel. I'll be real. The only time that I'll probably do anything other than Pokemon is for wildcard stuff. So yeah, subscribe to wildcard too. Hit that plug. Lethal into TFT? That sounds awesome. How is the Lethal Company Gaming? Yeah, if this run finishes during the summer, that's a huge upgrade. From like 18 months to 6 months, that's a huge improvement. Just got my 4th shiny of the day. Now is your turn. I believe too. Thanks for passing on the good shiny luck to me. I needed it. Yeah, everybody go watch the new wildcard video so that they feel like they can clickbait me more. Because now, right now, I guarantee you that is the worst performing video on the channel. So everybody go watch it. Everybody go watch it and like it and say, you should clickbait Captain Kid more often. So that they know. They know that's what the kid diff. It's all about the kid diff. Because I don't know how long it will take for that channel to like get its own identity and build up its own audience. Because right now it's definitely like 99% of the people are probably there from Jacob and Jaden. So it's like every time they're not in the video, people are like, me when no Jacob and Jaden. So hopefully it doesn't take too long for everybody else's personalities to come through. It'll come soon. I hope so too. I think everybody on Wildcard is great and awesome. But the people just don't know that yet. So we gotta show to the people that we're all cool and awesome. Yeah, that's definitely, we need more believers. We need wildcard believers. The masses. What is this scraggy chain we're on right now? This man wants to join the team. Just be shiny for us. Is this a failboat? Is this a failboat song? This is Miitopia though, yes. I love how everybody has that, like a lot of creators have that one song that you can't even think of. I always wanted to have like a song that people, there was this one, wait, I'll pull it up after this one. But yeah, like if you hear Dating Start, that's just an Alpharad sponsor. Like you can't disassociate those two songs. Yeah, the meteor falls music at the very end of the video too. That it just hits. Like, you know that you've just watched a successful Alpharad video when that song comes on. It's so good. I know. Hopefully the Patrat Watchhog stocks will be up after this video. He's gonna make it in, I believe. Sinnoh League at night is Captain Kid. Howie, thank you. It is a remix, so you know. Oh, let's maybe not kill the guy. Let's not kill the poor lad. Okay, wait, let me pull it up. Wait. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, baby. Turn that up. This was Grandpa's theme song from the and all the amiibo videos. Nobody ever caught on. I think there's zero. I was always like, man, I want there to be comments like, I found this from Captain Kid, but obviously now that would never happen. This is the Grandpa theme song right here. It's such a good song too. I kind of want to start bringing it back. I want to start bringing it back into new videos. Yeah, I mean, also this is like a pre-Captain Kid song too. This was the song that we used on all the WAG Productions videos too. So the lore runs deep with the pack attack. Oh, speaking of lying for content, I was on the lying for content wave way back in the day. So in the WAG Productions, like obviously Grandpa was the favorite. That man dominated the Smash 4 tournaments, but he actually let's see. We'll go back to this one. But there was one tournament, and like we were just like doing the bracket ourselves. So Grandpa lost in the finals to Espeon the Mewtwo, and we were like, nah, this sucks. We don't want that to be the case, so we just did it again until Grandpa won. It was awesome. So I've been lying for content before I was even Captain Kid. It's literally rooted in my bones. If it makes for a better story, I'm gonna tell it that way. I couldn't do that in Ultimate, so it was impossible to make Grandpa a fan favorite. He just sucked. Pac-Man never did anything in the Ultimate Amiibo tournaments. But it was so funny too because we never said that was what we did, but we also left like some clues. We sprinkled in some clues. So that was for the Amiibo Games 1, and then for the Amiibo Games 2, we made a trailer for it. And we included the footage of the last game of the real set that actually happened, where Mewtwo down smashes Pac-Man and kills him off the top. That was how it actually ended. So that footage never made it into the video, but obviously when you only have like 300 subscribers, like nobody's gonna notice that. So we went unnoticed until now. Now the world knows. The word is out. Grandpa did not actually win the Amiibo Games. But it was just so much more hype. He had the cherry tech, the cherry throws. It was just a way funnier way of doing Amiibo tournaments that I guess I tried to do one time. I did the level 1 Amiibo video on the channel. That was like capturing the magic that was the Amiibo games that we made all the way back then, where it's just like level 1 Amiibo with the worst AI imaginable, just doing the funniest, silliest things. Like those videos were just so funny. I want to go back and watch them. Like the Little Mac, Mike Tyson, he just, all of his matches lasted like 5 seconds because he would just side B off the stage and kill himself. It was so funny. But it was hard to try and carry that lore over into a new channel with a much larger audience. Because when Jake and I start gushing about how much we love Grandpa, and then he gets to be on screen for like 5 seconds because he just sucks. He dies. There's nothing we can do about it. So he didn't get the... He had the glow down, unfortunately. But it's okay because in the new era we got like Big Pill Doc, Gyrocologist. We had old faces step up in big ways. Big Pill Doc, you can take away the big pill, but you can never take away the big pill energy. I have not heard of VGR, I don't think. You can post a link in the Discord if you want. It's crazy how much slower it is on this route than the other route. Yo, what's good, KTZ? I'm built different. Truly. The best nuzlockers are the ones that don't even hone their battling skills. They just sit in the and re-encounter the same Pokemon over and over again. His final smash does still have big pills. That is true. I don't think you're the only person. Some of my fondest memories are with Smash 4 Customs. The first tournament I ever went to was actually a Smash 4 Customs tournament. And there were so many good moments. Like Wii Fit Trainer had the Meta Knight Tornado with one of her up Bs. And so my very first ever Smash tournament opponent was Dad as Heck. He played Customs Wii Fit against me. I beat him, but that was the first thing I ever had to play into. And Donkey, they had Wind Kong, which was hilarious. I was there. Yeah, I was there. I was a little baby Ness main that did not play with Customs. That was actually your first tournament? That's awesome. I mean, we were the Smash 4 OGs, Spanendorf. We were at a lot of the same tournaments. Yo, speaking of, there's actually no way. Don't bungle, I won't bungle. Wait, massive shout outs to Dad as Heck. We were literally just talking about you. I was telling the story about how you were my first ever Smash Bros tournament opponent. We were in Smash 4, you played your custom Wii Fit with the Meta Knight Tornado up B. And it was awesome. Yeah, it was the big hoops. We were just talking about how funny Smash 4 Customs were. They definitely were not good for the competitive integrity of the game, but they were so funny. Like, I remember someone, like, I think it was later that tournament, someone was playing as Wind Kong, and the other person was playing as Captain Falcon. And they went to stomp the Donkey Kong that was recovering, thinking, oh, this will be an easy kill. And then they armor through the stomp. The player immediately pauses the game, just LRA start, quits. They quit out of the match because they couldn't kill the Wind Kong. Wind Kong was awesome. What else was awesome? Villager was just like... Palutena was the... Villager and Palutena, that was the king and queen of custom moves. Palutena actually had sick customs. I think I don't want to make any more Smash content, but making like stuff with custom moves would be fun content. Smash 4 was such a silly game. I honestly miss it. I don't know if I miss Smash 4 for the nostalgia, but I did like, there were a lot of mechanics that Smash 4 had that Ultimate does not have that I really enjoyed. Being a little nasty Ness main with grubby little hands, I miss when I could run through my opponent, pivot grab them, and then back throw them, and they would die at like 80. Can't do that in Ultimate. Yeah, Palu was designed around her customs. So then what do you do in a game without customs? Yeah, so for the Dad as Heck Raiders, besides telling stories about Dad as Heck, we are currently doing a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Black, and I currently have 4 shiny Pokemon, and we have the electric type gym leader coming up. And as you will see, I have no electric resistances or immunities on my team, so that is currently what we're going for. And if we end up getting a Scraggy, then oh well. I guess I don't know. We figure it out from there. I mean, at least I have a flying resist. But like I don't know. It'll be tough. It'll be tough. I'm currently hunting for Sandile, ideally. Dark types are really good in this game, so either one of these could be a dark type, or there are 2 dark types. There's a 60% chance we get a dark type in this grass, which are the best odds that we have in any route. And Sandile is just a really good Pokemon, so Intim Sandile, target number 1. Moxie Sandile, target number 2. Moxie Scraggy, target number 3. And then, I mean, obviously Shedskin Scraggy is fine as well. We just don't want Darumaka. Long story short, we do not want this little guy. Not because I dislike him, but just because we've got Hot Tub. So when you got Hot Tub, why would you need anything else? We don't need another fire type guy. I was going to hunt Litwick later, but because of the way the team is shaped up, I don't think that's really going to be in the cards anymore. We are hunting for Sandile. Yeah, I know. Darumaka, a lovable guy. I love him. It pains me to say that that's the one guy that I don't want, but I have to think about team composition here. I am not a Claire believer. Yeah, Intim is hidden ability, so we can't get that on Scraggy, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't want to try and win with my favorites. I hate to say it. I'm going for optimal team comp here. And it still might not happen. I am at the luck of the 1 in 8,192 roll every time that we encounter a Pokemon. Moxie Scrafty could be pretty good though, for sweeping some of the E4 members. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can cook up depending on what mons we get here. We are getting close-ish to the 10K. That is a cumulative encounter counter, by the way. So we are currently about let's see, probably about 1,500 encounters into the current hunt. So not a whole lot at all. Intentionally using Pokemon I don't like almost always makes me appreciate them more, especially Nuzlocke. Oh, 100%. That's what originally drew me to the Nuzlocke challenge in the first place. Was the idea that I would be forced to use Pokemon that I would never think about using otherwise. That's what I love so much about it. That's why the Trash Lock is so fun. So we're definitely going back to the banger Garbage Green run. I literally got on my Garbage Green PB and then I don't know what happened. I had to take a break and then I have not gotten back into it since. No, remember I added all of the 6969 encounters. Those are all added. Nuzlocke bonded me with guys I never expected. It's true. Throw is like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time just because he carried me through a Nuzlocke. I didn't even win the Nuzlocke, but he was my only Pokemon left. And he just constantly managed to survive. Wouldn't like Fearow so much if it weren't for being awesome in Vindub. I need to play Vindub at some point. The person who developed it is actually a mod in this chat, so I feel like I owe it to them. Yeah, everybody's got that one Nuzlocke Pokemon. Yeah, Suiku's the GOAT. Yeah, I really let that team down in my most recent video. That team 100% could have done it if I hadn't thrown against Flint. If I had made like any other, I could have just switched back into the Seeking and been totally fine. I don't know what I was doing. I will say someone reached out to me. They want me to save their nuzlocke as well. So I've got another, I'm not going to spoil it. I want it to be a surprise. But someone else did ask me to save their nuzlocke for them. It's in a game that I am extremely unfamiliar with. So I think that'll be super fun. Don't see anywhere. Have you joined the sub Discord? If you link your Twitch and your Discord together, you should be able to join the sub only Discord. You can also type command Discord and then join it, and then once you link your Twitch subscription, then you'll actually be able to see the other chats. Pitbull the Granbull and played Pitbull songs. That actually sounds awesome. I had a Granbull that like absolutely steamrolled over my Pokemon X Nuzlocke a long time ago. That Pokemon was insane. They gave that thing Fairy type and it just started balling hard. Never do the sub rule. I feel like if I ever do a subathon, I have to try one with the sub rule. It would make it so hard. It would make it really hard. I've done one crowd control Nuzlocke when I was trying to sell the plushies. I'll join you, Suvi, because like the plushies were expensive. So if it was just to subs, I think I would probably lose more encounters than I might have to do. I would probably have to set like a high, like I think $5 is probably too cheap to kill an encounter, but maybe I could probably boot up like crowd control and then actually just use it. Like maybe I get like randomly poisoned or something, you know, different levels. Because I do think that I could just lose my whole team and never actually get started. You get so many people willing to pay to script. It's crazy. People just want to see us suffer. It's a great money farming technique. I really got to figure that out one day. I got to give it a go. But yeah, I was able to complete that one. That one was pretty fun. But I still had some broken encounters. You just get a lot of like good encounters. I was able to use Jinx that run. So, you know, thinking about it logistically, I guess I have to upload that video before I upload my... I could still use Jinx. I just can't... Maybe I just can't directly... I just can't directly reference the Onyx clip anymore. I can't show the Onyx clip. If we put little, you know, allusions to it here and there, it's still fine. Just can't play the clip anymore. I think it's the way you say the randomizer, but it was rough. Not using the Onyx clip is my New Year's resolution. That's true. I mean, I'll use it in the EK video, but that's the only video in the year that gets it. The clip is done. The Onyx clip. It would be funny to go back and see how many videos I have included it in. Yeah, I technically wrote like 2 lines of the script in 2023, so it still counts as a 2023 video. Look, if you missed the Onyx clip, there's plenty of videos. There is a huge... I should make a playlist of... well, if I want the meme to die, I shouldn't do it, but I could easily make a playlist of every video that includes the Onyx clip in it. Or just if I went even further and included videos that just include a reference to it, it would be even longer. Yeah, both on and off my channel, exactly. I won't do it, but somebody else, you're welcome to take that idea. It'd be its own Bible. It would be a pretty long playlist. What's the current hunt for? Ideally Sandile. Intimidate Sandile is the best Pokemon here. Good song. Banger. This one always gets the people hyped. We still need a new dance emo. Yeah, we're working on some. We're working on some animated emotes now. Suvi's helping out. So hopefully we can get those fairly soon. That might be a 2024 thing. I mean, we got a plethora of new emotes now, so no rush on those, but they should be fun when they eventually come out. Yeah, I scrapped the Skitty Jam idea, by the way. Cat Jam gets the job done. Yeah, after Christmas and New Year's, the wave of emotes will come. I'll probably stream a lot in January, because I will need to focus on like getting a backlog of videos back up, because I've honestly done a pretty good job of like eating into my backlog a little bit. There's still like a decent amount of stuff. Like there's the crowd control nuzlocke, there's the EK nuzlocke. I'm starting to work on the Soul Link race finally, which kind of sucks because a lot of the footage just ended up getting lost. I think it was only Izzy's and Drew's footage that we lost, which is okay because honestly, I think the video is going to be more geared towards me like telling the story of the actual event as opposed to me going through my playthrough. So I do know that Izzy said she had some clips from it, so we can at least like. The one that I'm really sad is Izzy encountered a full odds shiny in that run, and I don't think anybody clipped that, so we're gonna lose that clip, which would have easily been the best clip of the of our section of the run. We just got the luck in the wrong places. But we can just have someone recreate it. We'll just recreate it. It would have been really because at first I didn't know if I was gonna have Failboat or Drew's footage, and that was the team that won the event, so it was gonna be like, ugh, how am I going to? It's gonna be a little bit weird without Drew's footage, but at least we have Failboats, and I think having Failboats is the most important because like the most crucial moments will come down to like him racing to beat a fight before one of the other teams. Heading to bed now. Good luck on the Sandile. Yo, thanks Suvi. Appreciate you dropping by. Take care, man. Just tuning in. What are we hunting for? This guy right here. Well, not this guy specifically because this one has Moxie, but the other one with Intimidate. Definitely this guy right here. Okay, maybe the next one. Either this or Scraggy. So there's a 40% chance for Sandile, 40% chance for Darumaka, and 20% chance for Scraggy. So we have a 60% chance at encountering a dark type. So that is hopefully the shine that we will end up with. And if it isn't, then we'll have to figure something else out. How long did your mask take? Well, technically, the hunt for the 4th shiny was by far the longest one. It took a little bit over 7,000 encounters. But when I actually started hunting for your mask, about 7,000 of those encounters were in Pinwheel Forest Exterior in the Doubles Grass, and then we immediately went to Relic Castle, and within like 100 encounters we got the Yamask. So if you consider one of those a failed hunt, and then on the new hunt it really just took like 100 encounters. It was super fast, but the time it took to get from encounter 3 shiny 3 to shiny 4 was about a little bit over 7,000. So that was the one that was closest to at odds, but we still have been under odds on all 4 of them, so we're kind of due one that's over odds. So this could be the one, and it would suck because this is the one with like super long animation, because we gotta sit through the sand, we gotta sit through Intimidate. Yeah, we were not in Relic Castle for very long at all. song has been posted in the Discord. All right, I'll look at it here in just a second. I'll just look at it now, actually. Wow, tryout forums. Maybe later, maybe not right now. Low HP. Is this on Spotify? I'm scared to play any. I'm always scared to play anything on Spotify. I don't know. Will I get copyright claimed if I play that song? That's what I'm scared about. The shiny at exactly 10,000. Let's hope. That'd be sick. Ideally at 9999. That would be even sicker. And hopefully it's a shiny Sandile. Because I really want a ground type. 10,001. Yeah, we hype up the 10,000th encounter, and then it's the very next one. It's really insane just like how good of a how good Watchog has been for being the support Pokemon that we need to make the shiny hunting as easy as possible. Not only does it allow us to find the shiny Pokemon easier, we also get Super Fang access, Hypnosis. It's really just the perfect Pokemon. It's exactly what I need. It would be funny to like slap Choice Band on this if I don't get a dark type and then use it as a pseudo dark type, because it's actually got a pretty good attack stat. So if I just like maxed out its EVs in speed and attack, it could probably do some work in the E4. Just got to dodge a couple focus blasts. We'll probably be good. Because I think it's got like a 30 attack IV. I don't remember if I don't think it has very good speed. Neat little fan art idea for the lad. That would be really cute. I would love to see some fan art for little friend. Why is this in the stream playlist? I'll be real. This should not be in the stream playlist. It's just too sad. It's simply too sad. Great song, but wrong vibe. Wrong vibe. I don't want to sit here crying. It's gonna make me think that I missed a shiny. Wait, did the new Dragon Quest Monsters game come out? Have I missed that? Has that game already come out? I was planning on playing that. I could boot that up. That'd be something easy. That'd be a fun thing to do. It has... Maybe I should play that. You've already beaten it? Oh, sweet. Maybe that's a January thing. I'll probably end up waiting for January. I think this is probably what we write out for the rest of December, and then January I start doing a bunch of different projects. Start building up that backlog again. How long does it take to beat it? He is, after all, the main antagonist of Dragon Quest IV. No Sandile yet? Nope. Not even close. Not even close. $80 hours into it? Whoo! Alright, that's going to be a long one. Strap in, everybody. Well, should be a fun vid. That'll be like that'll be a summer upload, I guess. Oh, 5 to 10 might have been the post game though. Yeah, these aren't Pokemon games where I can just breeze through in like a day. Games with actual story in them. I'm actually gonna have to like read the story and stuff. Maybe, you know. Yeah, but the grinding levels and synthesizing new monsters, that's what Dragon Quest Monsters is all about. That's the synthesizing monsters is what makes those games so fun. Like doing your like skill tree stuff and everything. Oh, it's like crack, man. It's so addicting. I even bought I have the slime controller. I have the slime controller for it. And I couldn't get it to work on my computer. So I'm going to have to... The DLC is almost entirely necessary in my opinion. The mole hole is absolutely one of the most helpful things I've ever seen. Okay, well that's totally fine. I appreciate that. I will 100% do that then. I'm excited, dude. I love Dragon Quest. And I feel like this will be the first opportunity that I get to actually like do something with it on the channel. Because I think the only way... I think I have to play like the monsters games because I need the monster collecting aspect. That's the closest to Pokemon we can get. We need the monster, we need that aspect. Like just a normal Dragon Quest mainline game. I don't care about the human pro tags. Okay, I will, if there's a lot of good quality of life stuff in the DLC, then that's definitely something that I'll do. If I ever need to like grind, because I mean those games can be very grindy. So if I ever need to do some of that stuff like off stream, I'm definitely not opposed to that. I will do a little bit of grinding off screen. I am not opposed. It's my favorite old school Let's Play quirk. The grinding off stream. Says that they allow people to play their songs in the backgrounds of their videos. Okay, it's probably fine then. I mean, there are like Pokemon songs that are on Spotify too, but it's one of those things where you see it and you get scared of it initially. The weak DLC though is the gym one in my opinion because I barely ever needed it. It's supposed to just to get some OP items, but the fact that you need to have specific teams set up to match the requirements to even do the challenges put me off. Gotcha. Should have been guaranteed shiny at 8K. Well, here's the kicker. This is a totality counter. This is not for this one specific hunt. So I'm sure once we get to 8,192 odds, we will definitely get it. 52 more encounters. All right, here we'll play that other song. The problem with Spot... Oh my god, it's trying to open it. Hold on. Let me just play... Wait, which one was it? Cancel. Oh man. Why is this taking so much longer? Low HP, there we go. Oh my god. I'm not even... Okay. It's not happening. Sorry. I don't know why it didn't take me to my signed... I definitely am signed in on Spotify. I guess I could just look it up. Wait, I'm actually not. How did I get logged out of Spotify? Okay, well, I'm signed back in. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. There it is. Just go to their YouTube channel. Oh, well, it's fine. We have it here. I just got to make sure that I don't accident. This is going to give me anxiety, though. I'm going to assume that my Pokemon's about to die. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is one of those games that I bought, and then I tried to play the first one. I didn't enjoy it that much. I know the second one's better, but I just never got into it. This song's just, it's too much anxiety for me. I can't listen to the low HP bar song. There's a ton of quality of life added to it. I really should. There were like, when I can't, was it the first one? When did that game come out? I think that game was already out when I was in Japan. Yo, what's good, Bugford? Jamming out to the low HP music while I'm over here having a crisis, thinking that my Pokemon's about to die. Because I know there were like some 7-Eleven promotions going on. I can't remember if it was for the first one or the second one. I thought about buying it there, but it might have been the first one. I don't remember. This is the song that you use whenever your Pokemon gets hit into red health, but then it pulls through, it clutches up. This is the song that we use in the video when Corey gets hit into red health and he clutches up and hits a 5-hit rock blast. It'll be insane. I gotta catch this one as soon as it changes to a new song, because who knows where the Spotify algorithm will take me after listening to this. Oh. Okay, we stopped it. We stopped it. Saved. This banger is being misused on shiny hunting. I know. I hate to say it. That's why I got to go to my playlist. Usually we have some like calm, chill music. We gotta make a like a hype. We gotta make a hype playlist. I need some hype music for when I actually play the video game. When the vibes are not chill, just chatting vibes. When I'm about to wipe in my nuzlocke. When my garbage green PB is about to fall. Someone might sneak in Splatoon music. Yeah, if it's not that one Splatoon song that I like, then it's gonna be terrible. Yeah, I think that's the thing. That's probably what the fact that I played Dragon Quest Builders first, the first one, probably made me less likely to go into the second one. I mean, off the one, it's pretty good. Like, I don't know. I'm not a big remix guy for the most part. At least not anymore. I like Mewmore remixes when it comes to Pokemon remixes, and a few Glitch City ones, but for the most part, I just prefer listening to the actual soundtracks. I'll throw a few in occasionally that I like, but I'm definitely more of a fan of just listening to the in-game OST. Man, I feel like I've just become an entitled shiny hunter. I expect them at this point. We've gotten too accustomed to getting... We're on a really good hot streak. We've only had like one stream, I think, that went without any shinies. Oh, the slime. Yeah, those games are awesome. Those games are awesome. I have music from that in, let's see. Yeah, the Rocket Slime. I love Rocket Slime. I've thought about getting a Japanese 3DS just so I could play the Japanese versions of the later games. That's how much I liked Rocket Slime. It's that's the only one I've played. I've only played the first one. What do I have so far? This is the team so far. We got the Watchhog, the Illuminate Watchhog that actually came in so clutch. This thing is actually the GOAT. This has been our savior for the run so far. He's been the MVP. We got Corey Star, the shiny Corey, the shiny Boulder with Eviolite. We got a Hot Tub, shiny Pignite, and then we got shiny Yamask. So I really want a Dark type and a ground type, obviously, before Elisa. So that's why we're going for Sandile right now. I would honestly probably rather prefer playing the games in English, I'll be real. Watchhog probably has some E4 sauce. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. This has like a 30 attack IV. Swagger, Psych Up, Return. Oh, shoot. That's, yeah, you know, that's... We might be cooking. I would be so down to invest heavily in this Watchhog and have it be an E4 bring. It'll definitely have the friendship, that's for sure. There will be no need to grind friendship in this game. Oh, you're not a fan of the Monster spin-off games? I've enjoyed most of the Monster spin-off games more than the actual Dragon Quest mainline games. I'll be real. I'm obsessed with like monster collecting. It's just my favorite. Oh, we've hit the big 10K. It's time to move this over, I guess. All right. Well, hopefully we never hit 6 digits. If we hit 6 digits, oh, it's gonna be terrible. Let's just hope that that can stay right there and never move. Might be the first person ever to bring Watchhog to the Elite Four or past Gym 4. There's no way that's true. Watchhog is the GOAT. I'm convinced. If we hit 6 digits on this same route, if that were to happen, I will have quit a long time ago. Or I would have just given up on this hunt and done something else. Yeah, I mean, part of it's probably just I have nostalgia for the Monsters games, super heavy. So yeah, I've played through 1 a lot. I actually never beat 1 until recently because the last fight was too hard for me as a kid. Because like I think you actually have to get like some pretty good skills in order to beat it. You got to do a lot of monster synthesizing in that game. And then 2 I haven't played in a long time. Good luck finding them. You won't even need to search. It's gonna be me. We were already talking about bringing Watchhog into the E4 already, so we might have to do it. See, this is someone that doesn't like games that don't have good stories or characters. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess that's my thing. You know, I can get more absorbed in like the building up like my own team, I guess. I kind of like imparting my own lore and story onto my guys versus being told what they're about. I feel more I just feel attached to the monsters that I spend so much time working and crafting and perfecting. You gotta have like a whole spreadsheet to create the perfect monsters in those games, which is really fun. It's like, okay, I need to synthesize this to get this, and then I do it with this. It's pretty cool. You gotta be pretty careful with it too. You don't want to mess up. But creating like the super rare rank monsters is really fun. Especially when you're doing it all without like looking stuff up. Twitter is currently dead. How did it die? What happened? Who killed it? Let's be real. Who even calls it X? Who even calls it that? Yeah, I'm never calling it X. It is Twitter till the day I die. X is just such a stupid name anyways. You can't rip away the years and years of lingo that I used to refer to that website. I'm not calling it a repost. That's a retweet. And it always will be. Yeah, I don't know anybody that actually calls it X. Yeah, it's definitely Twitter to everybody. Yeah, of course they can't copyright the name X. That's stupid. I don't know why they thought that would ever be a good idea. They just continue to make bad decision upon bad decision and ruin that website, but I still use it. Elon calls it Twitter in interviews. That's so funny. It was so sad to see Twitter go down the way that it did, because it was my favorite social media. I mean, it technically still is because I don't use any of the other ones, but like, I never liked TikTok. I never liked just any of like the short form. I never liked Instagram, never liked TikTok. Twitter was just my home. I love Twitter. Yeah, he's like, I love the letter X. Let's make that the name of the platform that nobody's going to associate it with. Yeah, I definitely, every time I look at my weekly phone usage report, it's always like YouTube, then X, and then something else, which really means that X is my most used app because I'm not actively watching every single. Okay, I think we're back in the loop. We're listening to the same like few songs every. Yeah, if Twitter X probably would have been, it would have been fine. Like, it would have been not nearly as bad. Yeah, too logical. But yeah, it's definitely still my most viewed social media if you don't, because like all the times that I'm watching Twitch or YouTube, I'm not actively watching it. But if I'm on Twitter, I'm actively looking at my phone screen every second that I am using Twitter. So Twitter is definitely my most used app on my phone. Well, that would just be too logical. Any luck yet? Nope. But we're not having any bad luck either. I mean, we're still not even 2,000 encounters into this, so we keep grinding. We keep moving. I got you. I'll drink some water. I'll drink some water for that, Scraggy. For the grind. Yeah, I gotta strap in. Really gotta strap in and go hard. Man, I started stream so late that it's crazy that it's already almost 1. No, I'm not complaining about my luck. Not yet. The second this one goes over odds, though, I'll start complaining. The second this one goes over odds, I'm gonna start complaining. I think I'd rather have the Intimidate Crocodile. I feel like if I EV train the Crocodile, it's gonna one-shot everything anyways. So I think the Moxie boost would just be a little bit overkill. I think it'd be better to have the Intim to play more defensively. I think being able to pivot through my Intimidate Crocodile or Sandile, Croc Rock, whatever it is, I think that's just way more valuable. It'll be better in the next gym. It'll be better. Like, Moxie is really only valuable to have in the E4. So I think it would be much better to have Intimidate. Fave guy for this game is Haxorus. Dude can sweep in and gets this. Let's see, because he's in where's he at? He's in I forget the name of that cave. Because I think, let's see. Wait, where is it? Stralton Cave, that's right. I think we have the dupes, actually. We have Boldor. It'd be 20%. It would be hard. I think it's better for me to use that as a chance to get Drillbur, because also, like, that's just too much of a time investment to get a like multiple dupe Boldors or something. Moxie Krook doesn't need to pivot, only sweep. The problem is, what other gyms am I sweeping with that Pokemon? It doesn't really have good. It has great matchups into the E4, but that's about it. I think I would much rather get value out of it as an Intimidate Mon. Yeah, I think that's the place where I go to look for my Drillbur. Especially if we don't get the ground type here. Drillbur will just have even more value. Can Toxic Stall a lot of stuff in the E4. Yeah, I would probably only want to do one. I would probably only want to do like one occurrence hunt, because that's a lot of that's even more waiting. That takes so long to get encounters. Yeah, I mean, either one is definitely workable. I would personally just rather have Intimidate. Yeah, you gotta be shiny hunter brained. It's honestly too bad that we got you mask. I would have if I wanted a ghost type, there's a place with 100% encounter rate with Litwick. That would have been nice to get there, but we'll see. Every shiny hunt is predicated on what we get as the other shinies on the current hunt, so you can't really think too far in the future. You kind of just have to take it one step at a time in these. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Yeah, I mean, if I lose something, then we can run it back there. But hopefully that doesn't happen. PK Hexit. No. I'm not going to do that. That takes away from the whole challenge of doing the shiny lock in the first place. That takes away... There's strategy in like choosing which hunts to go for. I mean, it was roughly 30,000. It wasn't exactly, but it's just an easy number to say. Hopefully we don't have anything near that, because that was brutal. Part of me wants to time. I mean, if I go and do the Archon hunt right now, that doesn't really achieve anything. It doesn't give us any... It just gives us a new Pokemon. It gives me something else to do. This is... I'm kind of just forced to do this one. Obviously, if I got Palpitoad, it would be amazing here. But it's only a 40% chance that I get it there. But maybe I need to go back to my roots. Maybe it's time to go back to... Oh, it's time to go back to the Devil's Grass, baby. I gotta stay committed, though. I can't lose sight of the promise of something great. If we end up getting Darumaka here, though... Then things could get a little bit awkward. Things could get a little bit awkward if we get Darumaka here. Decisions will have to be made if we don't end up getting the shinies that we need. The nice thing about the Heart Gold Soul Silver one is, one, it's a way easier game. So it didn't really matter what I got. I have 3 badges right now. We're trying to get ready for Elisa. But also, like, Gengar, Heracross, Gyarados, like, good lord. That's just a stacked team. Nothing is beating that. Also, I barely used Heracross, which is why I think it's so funny when people get mad that I PK hexed it to be adamant guts, because I used it for like one fight. I used it to beat Morty, and it's like, dude, I had a Gengar on my team. I could have easily just swept with the Gengar. Sorry that I wanted to use my new little toy that I had just found. I think that was the only fight that Heracross actually did anything in. Well, no way, it did Price too. But Price is so free. What is Price gonna do? Those games are so easy that if you get mad that I changed it to give myself a slight, like, let's be real, that did not need Adamant Guts. I didn't need an Adamant Guts Heracross to sweep Price. Heracross would have swept both of those gyms, even if it was like modest 0 attack IVs. With Swarm. Because then I could just be like, well, I did the more boring thing. I just sat there and Eevee trained my Heracross. That's like my favorite thing when people complain about cheating. Like, PK hexing your mons in like a vanilla Pokemon game. It's like, did you want me to just sit there and Eevee train? I could have done that. I could have made it equally as easy. If not easier, if I just did the even more boring thing. Yeah, the Focus Blast Heracross would have done big damage. Price would not have been ready for that one. Already did that for Porygon. Yeah, I EV trained a lot in the first Nuzlocke that I did. But now I don't do that because it's boring. If I really wanted to, I would just PK hex it. Because it's like, people don't want to watch that. That's another fun thing about the crowd control Nuzlocke that I did. I actually got to use the Porygon strategy that I did not do in my first Fire Red Leaf Green Nuzlocke. I did not die to the optional gym trainer in Sabrina's gym that had Destiny Bond. And I actually got to use the dark type Porygon sweep. It was awesome. Yeah, I mean, if that's how you want to play, that's fine. But like, the optimal way to both grind and EV train is to find the lowest level possible Pokemon to where you have a 0% chance of ever losing. And then you just farm that one species of Pokemon or in that area until you're done. So it's riskless and it's extremely boring. Yeah, I mean, I never increase the EVs. I really just like to, as long as you calc the EXP for EV games. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you just go to an area where there's like super low level Pokemon and then it doesn't even matter. The best thing is to just play games that get rid of EVs. But you can't do that in vanilla games, so oops. Already listened to this. Trying to think about how high I want to go in terms of my encounters today. Because like if I got to like 1200, then that would be about 4,000 encounters for this hunt. So I'd be like halfway. So I'd feel pretty good about that. But also I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that because it's already 1 in the morning. So I don't know. We'll see how far we go. Maybe we go for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess that would actually be that's further than what I was just suggesting. Yeah, I mean, I just like when they turn them off. I think EVs are cringe. I would just rather them always be off. I mean, that's how we're playing. We were playing with candies and level caps, so. That is the exact rules that I'm using. But we have the EXP share now, so EXP management is gonna go so smoothly. We've only got one Pokemon at the cap right now. We'll be so fine. The Believers didn't pay more money this time, but actually outnumbered 2-1. Good lord. So yeah, I'm trying to give the Believers the best chance possible. We've only been going for like 2 hours. So not too long. So we'll see. I'll see how long I can go. I'll try and hold out for as long as I possibly can. Give these Believers a chance. There's a lot of Believers. People want to believe so bad. They want to believe so bad in the shiny. I do too, but we've been... I mean, if the luck continues like this for the whole run, then we're set. When's the doubter payout? At the end of the stream. Yeah, you have 30 seconds. Yeah, if you don't get in the first 30 minutes, that'll incentivize you to come early next time. I'll start the stream. You get 30 minutes to make the bet. If you miss out on it, too bad. I mean, the no vote is the smart choice. There's no way that I can get 8,000, and there's no way I could ever even get 2 at odds in a single stream. I mean, I guess I could. If I was in Devil's Grass and just grinded encounters for like 8 hours, I think we would probably hit odds. But other than that, I mean, I can really only get like, especially on this hunt, like 2,000 encounters would be a lot. It's more fun when the Believers win, I will say. Everybody wants the Believers to win. Gen 6 Horde encounters wouldn't even be fair. It would be too free. Here we still are. I don't know why you're surprised. If anything, this should be expected. I've only done like 1,000 encounters, if that. I probably haven't even done, since the last time you were here, I've probably done less than 500 encounters. I would have had to have gotten insanely lucky. Yeah, doubting is always the play. We're just regressing back to the mean. We've had our lucky hunts at the start, and now we're just gonna have more average luck. Hopefully we don't get bad luck. We don't want it to completely balance out. Until you know the shiny comes easy. Yes, I will use my mind to predict. Yeah, get a sweet Scentmon. Your first hunt has to be for a sweet Scentmon, and then you win. Then the rest of the run is free. Yeah, it's so much more fun to be a believer, because then it'll feel so much more exciting when you actually win. Are you going to do a desert resort encounter? No. That's why I'm doing Route 4. That would just increase the encounter table. That would give me more stuff that I don't want. The belief payout sucks. I'm just shocked that there's so many believers. We have so many people that want to believe in the dream. And I appreciate them for that. I do like Dwebble, but I don't think it really... It's not moving the needle. Oh god, having to do a battle every single time to get an encounter sounds miserable. But maybe it's worth it long term. It's decreased shiny odds, you know, so it's... Or increased shiny odds, I guess. So it's, you know, you have a much better chance than if... So if you think about it that way, you know, it's not terrible. It's just like you're doing a shiny hunt in any other game that has 1 in 8,192 odds. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's made up internet points. Who cares? Who cares? I have played XD, not Coliseum. It's definitely a spin-off. I would definitely consider it a Pokemon spin-off. Yeah. I mean, those games are awesome. Those games are sick. I have the Pokemon XD GameCube. That's the GameCube that I own. With the one with the cool Pokemon XD skin. Yeah, that's why they're always more fun to play on official hardware, for sure. The purple one with Shadow Lugia, it's not purple. It's like it's gray. Yeah, it's always more fun to play a game on official hardware. Just feels like that's how it's meant to be. Unless you're playing Pokemon and you want to use speed up, then it sucks. Then it's not as fun anymore. Yeah, those were staples on the GameCube. The GameCube just had so many bangers. So many good games. Yeah, just get the DSs that can speed up. The what eject button, huh? You did what with your GameCube? Yeah, buying back GameCube games are the flip up button. Oh, I don't think that's what you typed. I think you might want to go back and reread your message. You must have had a special kind of GameCube. I did not have that one. What else should you call it? I don't know. I guess you just had a different GameCube than I did. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to call it. So only the games we played, she kept the games she played. That's messed up. That's some hater energy right there. Yeah, I know my family plays these games, but I don't play them, so I'm gonna sell them. You just now realized your typo? That's awesome. It took you a little while. Got rid of Mario Sunshine for Barbie Shovelware. Honestly, the correct decision. The correct decision was made, I'm afraid. I don't think I ever read it back to you as disc. I said the what? The what button? That's how I reacted to reading that message. I said that I had a disc, but I had a disc eject button. You had something completely different. You had a different type of GameCube. The holes on those discs were getting used for something much more nefarious. Multi-purpose. Multi-purpose GameCube disc. GameCube at your house again. It's back. It's made its return. The GameCube. Ah, yes, my favorite Nintendo console. The GameCube. We came, we cubed. That was the motto that they ran with, right? I feel like that's what Nintendo ran with that whole era. That's what I remember. I don't know if you guys remember that, but fun for the whole family. No. That's why they had to make the Wii. That's why the Wii had to come after the GameCube. They were like, okay, maybe this marketing isn't really working. How about we make a console that is all about family fun? And then they made the Wii. That would be an easy clickbait for this one. If this one doesn't yield a shiny, then I gotta figure out something. You will not believe what this chatter did with their GameCube. The Wii U. Every cop car was carrying a Wii U. Yeah, we need something to spice this thing up. No shinies? What am I gonna do if I can't upload a shiny lock VOD that doesn't have any shinies in it? I guess I just gotta keep going. I gotta hope for the best. Otherwise, we're getting a terrible Nintendo GameCube clickbait. Whoa, Illuminate Watchhog might be washed. We just ran back and forth like 4 times without an encounter. I'm afraid we're gonna have to change his name to Clay Thompson. Officially washed. Watchhog officially washed. Let the man have a breather? No, you can't. On the clock, baby. Blue Eyes, it does not stop. I mean, if it does, I would be... Maybe it does, but... Good morning. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. It's super late at night still. For all of us. Oh, there we go. See, 1 step. That's what I expect every single time. 1 step encounter. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it technically is morning here too, but... Am I a night owl? I mean, based on my sleep schedule, yes. But I think if I just like lived a normal life, I actually have a lot of energy in the mornings. I've always been really good about waking up early and everything, so I'm flexible. I can go either way. I get the best of both worlds, but can you do the splits? No. So I'm not that kind of flexible, unfortunately. It ain't morning till the sun comes up or I'm required to wake up or something, whichever comes first. Yeah. The morning is whenever I wake up. And the night is right before I go to sleep. That's how it works. I like tea. I don't drink coffee at all. I don't like coffee. Hunting a shiny Pokemon at 3 a.m. challenge. I mean, it's the VOD channel. Who cares? They could do whatever. Throw it up on the VOD channel. Does not matter. Does not matter. Oh my god. Oh man. Whoa. The just chatting streams are killing me. I'm using my... I know. The sand in my throat. It hit me. Yeah, that'd be a bad time to choke. Oh, the world needs me. I gotta save all of Gen Alpha. I didn't find out until yesterday that I was gonna be the one that had to teach all of Gen Alpha everything, so... Oh, it's a lot of pressure riding on me, so... It's been a lot. That's why I had to start stream late, actually. I was too busy teaching the kids. Stayed up for 2 days and then slept on repeat. I have luckily never been that bad, because that sounds so bad. It's just unsustainable. Show them how to beat the shiny odds. I will teach them how to get lucky, because sometimes that's all you need in life, is to just get lucky. Just get lucky, idiot. That'll be the theme of the video. Why did the last video take so long to get out? I just didn't get lucky. I simply should have gotten luckier. Yeah, that sounds rough. I am... Oh. All right, we move again. We jump back into it, and then of course the song that has like 2 minutes of silence started playing. Awesome. Cap Kid Wheel? I like how all it takes is one person to post Cap Kid Wheel and then people just start spamming it. It's just what happens. People love Cap Kid Wheel. It's actually going to end up being, I mean, I don't know. It's still a fresh and new emote, but there are also even more fresh and new emotes. And somehow Cap Kid Wheel stands above them all. It might just end up being the most used emote of 2024, which is insane. A part of this run's thumbnail. What shampoo do I recommend? I don't know. I'm probably... I think there are much better people that you can ask for hair care advice. Trust me. I am not the person to come to for hair care recommendations. Yeah, that'll get the clicks. Thank God the 100 people in here watching this stream will click on that VOD. Honestly, actually, that might not be bad for... If every single person watching this stream right now watch that VOD, it would actually mean that it went pretty well. Oh shoot. No, I do not use that, but I just use... I don't even know the name of it. I just try a lot of different shampoo and conditioners. I don't have like one brand that I stick to. Do you also find the stage between short hair and long hair to be awkward and annoying? I mean, I only went through it once, so honestly, I kind of liked mine when it was in that stage. I had this like weird cut where I just like tied the bangs back. It actually looked kind of cool. I looked like a, you know, old Japanese samurai. It was kind of cool. I think I pulled it off pretty well. Yeah, that's true. My hair was also a COVID project, so. How long did you let your hair grow out? It is at its longest. I have not gotten a haircut in almost 4 years. Would I ever color my hair? I thought about it one time whenever it was a lot shorter, but now, no, I won't. Is that also how long this challenge will take? Doubtful. This challenge has only been going on for like 2 weeks, and we're almost halfway done. So I would like to think that this challenge will go a lot faster than that. The last one took like 2 years, and I got astronomically bad luck for the good majority of it. So I think we'll be okay. Any plans for more PMD in the future? Probably not. I think the randomizer was the one fun way to do it, and I think I peaked. It hit one time. The idea worked. I don't think I want to do it again. I was on a swim team still. We dyed our hair for conference always, and combined with the chlorine, it really killed your hair. Yeah, that does not sound good. That does not sound like good hair health ideas. So don't do that. If you're looking for hair tips, I can say you probably shouldn't do that. This is from Chipsel. No eyebrows by the end of the season? Oh, good God. Yeah, I've been trying to get a haircut to just trim off all... I have a lot of dead hair. So I need to get it all cut off. So I will have my first haircut. I think I'll just... At this point, I'll just wait until 2024. So I can just be like, yeah, the last time I had a haircut was 4 years ago in 2020. I mean, you can't really, you can't tell on like through the camera, but it's pretty bad. Do you have pictures of when my hair was shorter? Yeah, I used to be like completely clean shaven and short haired. I'll try and find one. I have one from like... let's see. Yeah, when I tried to grow out my beard, it was a disaster. That was the worst I've ever looked. When I tried to grow out a long beard, that was bad. Never should have done that. Let's see. Trying to think about which picture I should show. There's not like any ones that are like close up of me is the problem. Let's see. I guess this one's okay. This was... Wait, let's just do this. See, that was me. That was me in Japan. You can't really see. Let's see, I'll zoom in on me. Also, this was like with a Japanese hairstylist that I don't remember which cut that was. I think that was before I went to the good hairstylist. The first time I got a haircut in Japan, I was like, I don't know, it's been growing out for like a month. So probably just cut it about that much. Bro just gave me a buzz cut. I was like, all right, that is not what I wanted at all. So the next time that then there was like one guy in my dorm that was like, yeah, there's this really good barber that speaks English. And so I started going to him, and it was so much nicer. I do the Japanese haircut experience is really nice though. Yeah, that's a different guy right there. But I mean, that's how I looked for most of my life, so that's still how I see myself sometimes. That's kind of still how I think of myself. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it's hard to convey that you just want to trim in Japan. But I definitely need to get some of it chopped off. Yeah, just take a nice flight, go get a haircut in Japan. It'll be worth it, I promise. They can give you a nice close cut if that's what you're looking for. It was funny too because the guy that we went to, like we all went to the same guy for our first haircuts in Japan, and then we all transferred to that other barber that spoke English, and we always would walk past the guy. Like one of our routes that we would always take to go to like some of the go to one of the hopping spots was right past the guy who we went to first. It was like he knew we were still living there. It's like not loyal customers. Oh yeah, I would not. I don't know if I would trust a hairstyling student. I'm sure that the cheap cuts are nice, but I might wait until they're out of school. Yeah, the loyalty. He definitely just we made eye contact one time, and it was. I mean, there's nothing else to say. He was a nice guy. There's nothing wrong. It's just that he didn't know how to cut me nice. Why would I apologize to him? Yeah, it just sounds like a gamble going to a hair school. It is much easier to maintain short hair. Short hair is so easy to maintain. It doesn't get in your way. It's kind of nice. Silly Baneri. Well, Baneri's not in this game, so we're not getting any silly Baneris around here. I don't know. People with long hair go to the barber quite a lot too. Or go to the hairstylist. Like I feel like if you're really trying to take care of your hair and you're going to like get a haircut every 6 months or 6 weeks or however, like if you're really about that hair maintenance, it's probably about equal how frequently you would go to the barber with short or long hair. So I don't even think you would save like that much. But if you don't care, you can be like me and then just not go for 4 years. I saved a lot of money on haircuts over the pandemic and beyond. I have saved so much money not getting my haircut the past 4 years. Any luck? Not yet. Not yet. We're just chilling here. We've done about we've done about 1,000 encounters, I think, so far this stream. So I'll probably go for a little while longer. See if we get lucky. I mean, the very first time I was like, we won't get lucky in the next 30 minutes. Then boom, shiny starter. So maybe it'll happen here. This is like slightly faster than the shiny starter hunt was. At least we don't have to reset and let's do a cutscene every time, but the good thing is there's almost no way that I'll reset over a shiny. Look at how much time I have to process. I have so much time. If I fail the shiny encounter with the sandstorm and ideally an intimidate prompt, that would just be embarrassing at that point. That would mean I was so distracted that I was not looking at all. The black market haircut. That honestly sounds cool though. Getting your haircut by the black market barber. That just sounds awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the black market barbers had in store. I don't know how crazy it got around there. The prices were higher. It was black market. They were like, if I get caught, I gotta have bail money. They could shut down my whole operation. I could go under for this. Dark ruby. I don't know. I like my hair color. That's just that's a serious commitment. I don't know if I ever want to make. I colored my hair one time for a cosplay that I did in high school. I colored it black. So that's the only time I've ever even messed with it. And even then I was like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, with short hair it's one thing because it grows out and then you don't worry about it. But with long hair, that's a serious commitment at that point. Maybe I need to start running up and down. Maybe that's the strategy. Maybe left to right is not the play. Maybe I need to go up down for a little bit. We'll see. We shall see. Maybe the shiny tile is just not on the bottom. Whoops. All right, we'll just clear out this trainer. This is just you know, we needed to do this. We needed to do this so that we could have let's use this. And then let's just go back into this. Let's just split the EXP while we're here. All right, maybe this is where it is. Maybe this is where they're hanging. Maybe all of the shinies are hanging out in this patch right here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We're getting one like every step. This is where all the homies are at. This is where we should. Oh my God. What? What is happening? The Illuminate is back on. Whoa. Whoa. This is where we should have been the whole time. It's going crazy. We solved it. It's a solved game now. Oh, this is going to go so much faster. We're getting one like every 3 steps now. This is awesome. Yeah, it's much, much clearer here. We're able to find so many more Pokemon. Great ball. Honestly, a good pickup. That's like the first usable thing. Usually it's like super potion. It's like, okay. I did not need those. Yeah, this changes things All of the doubters see this encounter rate. They're like, uh-oh. I'm about to be down bad. The doubters are about to be in shambles. Are there even any other spots that I can go to? Like, let's, I don't, there's this spot. This is kind of a nice spot, actually. I kind of like this spot. This is a good patch, because this is just like all, these are all places I can get an encounter. There are no dead zones in this patch of mud or whatever this is. Sand. Deep sand. Yeah, I think this is the spot. This is the spot right here. This, I can feel it. I feel it in my bones. This is where they want to hang out. Fighting that trainer was a necessary evil, so we could, even though they weren't optional, but it had to be done. It had to be done. She was holding on to the 2 temples, so it was like a sign. It was like a sign, like, yeah, you're in the right place. You are where you need to be. We will gift you with a shiny Sandile. Just hang in there a little while longer. So your recent Heart Gold shiny only vid. Hopefully this challenge doesn't take 2 years. I agree, but we are on fantastic pace. We were almost on like 2-week pace at the start. It has slowed down significantly, but we were in it. We were in it to win it. I think Blue Eyes Gray Chipmunk is the secret. The secret to the success. You can mark my words, this will be a 2024 upload. I'm calling it right now. At what point do we start gaining enough confidence in the team to start skipping encounters? Ideally, I'd like to do like 7 hunts, I think. I think if I had 7 shinies, it really depends on my encounter luck more than anything. Like if I get Darumaka here, that definitely sets us back. That sets us back quite a bit. Because then we have to make a decision. Like if I wanted to do this, it's hard to say like what the most optimal way to do it is, because like there's a few places where I can guarantee encounters. Like if I can guarantee a Drillbur encounter, I can guarantee a Fungus encounter, guaranteed fossil, so Archon. So like if I look at it exclusively through the guaranteed encounters, then I think I can potentially like get a really good team to go with there. But yeah, the Dust Cloud hunts do seem pretty annoying. But also Excadrill is just one of the best Pokemon in the whole game, so it could be worth it. Yeah, the surrounding Pokemon. Each hunt that we do will dictate what happens in the future. Like there's no way to look very far ahead in this run. You kind of have to play mostly in the present. But like I could potentially pass on Excadrill because it is such a chore. But if I get Sandile here, then the idea of hunting for a Drillbur decreases the odds that I end up doing that. Because 1, it's an annoying hunt, and 2, I already have a ground type, so. Because like if we get Scraggy here or Darumaka, like especially if we get Darumaka, I potentially go back to... Pinwheel Forest. Because I think... I mean, there's a better chance to guarantee Palpitoad down the road, but like... I think Palpitoad, the next 2 gyms is where Palpitoad really gets to pop off. Gen 5 is still 1 in 8,192. Are caps allowed, like in chat? Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't just like go crazy. Congrats on your shiny Ralts. You've done it. L. Get back to the hunting. Then we do it again. We run it back. No shot you're doing it again. Just watched your video on it a couple of days ago. Sure am. Right back on it. The day that video went up, I was like, you know what would be funny if I did it again? Video was doing pretty well, so I was like, yep, it's time. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can be a part of the next December, another December upload. A December 2024 upload. It'll be fun to draw the thumbnail, or it'll be fun to have the thumbnail for this one. Gen 5's got really good trainer designs, so we can give the Squirtle some Gen 5 train. Squirtle has not been drawn in the Gen 5 trainer outfit yet, so that'll be something cool. I got to figure out which Pokemon to what's the most clickbaitable Pokemon in Gen 5. Are any of the wildcard videos in the making going to be streamed by you? I mean, I don't know, maybe. Depends. Depends on if I want to stream it or not. Shiny Haxorus? Maybe. Has to be something that pops. I need to find something that really pops. Shiny Victini? I don't think that would be a good one. I want one that's like very different. Haxorus would be a good one. Haxorus would be solid for sure. I just don't know if there's anything better. Boldor's the most recognizable with my audience, but you can't make thumbnails for your existing audience. You gotta think about both. Zoroark could be good. I don't know what Zoroark's shiny different enough. The thing about Haxorus is it's very different. I mean, I guess if you draw it in a way, just look up most popular Gen 5 Pokemon and see what comes up. There's not like a guaranteed shiny in this game. Hisuian Zoroark. Vanillite, clearly. We use the trash Pokemon. Everybody wants to click on the trash Pokemon. Can't wait for you to get the shiny, then have YouTube send what shiny Pokemon we will get today notification 4 hours later. Well, the good thing is we have not obtained one yet. Nope. The Makuhita dream is dead. It's never gonna happen. I like the Excadrill shiny. I think you could actually draw the Excadrill shiny to have those two colors really pop. And I think Excadrill has like a good... I think it would maybe work pretty well, actually. Like, it's got the red. And it's like two colors that I think you could really draw to pop super well. You got to think about the color theory of it all. Like a good like red or yellow shiny would be the way to go. I mean, I don't think the feminine Pokemon are the ones that... I don't think those have to be the case with the shiny clickbait. You just got to go with the coolest shiny. I don't think Chandelure would look very good in a thumbnail. I just don't think it would be... I don't know. It's got to be Behem. Do the shiny sock. Oh wait, it could be a Moongus. Actually, unironically, I think it's a Moongus. I think a Moongus is the answer. I think that's the one. I think we found it. Moongus has a great shiny and is also the biggest meme in the entire generation. So I think it's perfect. That is actually fantastic. Yeah, I think that's the one. Plus, I think it's one that I'm going to have on the team, too. I think that's a shiny hunt that I'm actually going to do. So it's not even clickbait. It actually will be in the video. Now, this is just vanilla Pokemon Black. I don't think I would want to do a ROM hack with full odds. I think all the people that shiny lock the ROM hacks changed the odds to be like 1 in 250 or whatever, where it's like, okay, you just waited like 20 minutes for your encounter. VGC has forever changed your perspective on Amoonguss. I hope for the better. He's so awesome. He's just one of the best guys. I hope we get some like crazy effect spores procs or something like that. The Nuzlocke's been fine. We've gotten a lot of shinies so far, and nobody's died. So that's really all you can ask for in a shiny lock. And we're only like a week and a half into when I started this, I think. That is true. When has competitive Pokemon ever actually improved your opinions on a Pokemon? We got the Tepig starter, the GOAT. Imbor is always the right answer, and it was the one in the middle, which meant that it was the easiest one to shiny hunt for. So it was just the correct answer on all fronts. There was no incorrect reason to hunt for Imbor. Also, it has just the best shiny. It looks the coolest. The purple is just so nice on Pignite, and then Imbor gets like the sick blue flames. It was the triple right answer. Yeah, it was so much the right answer that it was destined to be. Yeah, the Darumaka would be a little bit unfortunate. But look, it's a 60% chance for a dark type on this route. So we can get it. It's gonna happen. You just have to believe that it's not Darumaka. Lovable little man, but we don't want him, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he does not fit the team comp. Yeah, there's really no wrong answers, but there's certainly a best answer. I mean, dark types go hard in the E4, so dark type's really good. I don't know. The firefighting's a good type. Like Imbor is just so good into a lot of the gyms. Like I think it's just easily the best of the three starters. But yeah, like I mean, a good dark type can pretty much sweep through two of the E4 members, which is super valuable. Which is why I'm trying to grab one here. Yeah, I mean, fighting types struggle against Elisa because there's the two Emolgas, and then obviously Skyla is a problem. So. I mean, the problem with Elisa is that my Boldor has no special bulk. So that makes things a lot harder. It's so much scarier to go up against the... It's so much scarier to go up against the two Emolgas. I have no specially bulky mons on this team. The Kaizo Ironmon challenge. There's an Ironmon command if you want to just use that. Yeah, I don't think there's like a single type that necessarily... I mean, I haven't played through Black and White a ton, especially recently. I haven't nuzlocked this game actually on the channel all on my own. The only time I've nuzlocked it was for the relay. So this is the first time I'll be playing through all of it all by myself. But yeah, I mean, obviously we just want as diverse of a team as we can get. Normal type? I mean, I got Watchhog. That's kind of all I need. This man is going to go crazy. I almost feel like I owe it to Watchhog. I almost feel like I need to bring it. It needs to be an E4 bring. It deserves it. like so quiet? Yeah, I'll be real. I'm losing steam. I'm losing steam fast. It's almost 2. I might go to like 215 probably. Let's see, what are we at? 10,546 encounters. Oh, I don't know what rate we're getting encounters at is the problem. So let's see. I could just stop it at 2 in the morning. Which might not be a bad idea. Maybe I'll just do that. End it before I really start feeling bad. Because it is... I've been going for like over 3 hours, so... How about we go until we see another sand isle. That's what we'll do. We will find one, for sure. Unless we just keep finding Darumaka's. Believe, you gotta believe, shiny sand isle. Okay, maybe one more. We'll go to 10,555. It's gotta be here. Yeah, send the Splatoon song to end the stream. Okay, actually, now we're gonna look for one more sand isle. Actually, we're gonna look for one more Scraggy because that's the 20% encounter. So it's the rare encounter. We'll go until we find a wild Scraggy. That's what we're gonna do. 20% chance. So it's not that rare, but it might allow us to spend a little bit more time looking. Just maybe. Next one is gonna be shiny. Okay, let's see. Okay, not quite. It's not Sand Island. Maybe we're setting it up for a shiny Scraggy. Oh, okay. Man, it's really... They're really not giving me the Scraggies now. Imagine if it was, then that chatter, I would give them VIP for the next stream and then take it away from them. The call out would just be too real. And it's so quick I didn't even hear the song. What? I don't know. That must have just been your internet or something, because it took me. I definitely played enough of the song. I played like the first 10 seconds of the song at least. Yeah, if you just keep saying next one is going to be a shiny, eventually it will. There it is. All right, there's the last lad. So let's update the. Let's see. We're at 10,564. So we have hit, well, we have hit 5 digits. We'll go ahead and run so that we can save. No shiny, unfortunate, but you know, this should be the norm. This should be what we expect. Expecting to get shinies every time is foolish. It would be foolish of me. Jumped over from the YouTube announcement and tried my luck. Well, I appreciate it. We had the beginner's luck theme going, but it was not enough. Let's see, it's not too late. There's still got to be some people streaming. Yeah. Let's see. Let's raid Hacker. Hacker's playing F-Zero. So hopefully this time we raid Hacker and she's not immediately about to end stream. I think she was also playing F-Zero 99 the last time we tried this. So this time for sure. Yeah, we're still on a great pace. But thanks everybody for watching. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't have too many opportunities to stream before Christmas. I'll be real. So maybe I need to take as many of them as I can get. But yeah, see ya when I see ya. That is always the right answer. So that's gonna do it for me. Peace out. See you next stream, everybody. Bye bye.